What the fuck is this? Okay, much better. Oh, hey mate. How's it going? Nice. It's great to see you here. How's it going? What are you up to? Yeah, man, I appreciate you. It's not bad. We were at Best Pro for quite a while. You know, kids watching the suntan. I'm getting some baits and hooks and shit. So it was a good day. Oh, hi there, Neo. Neos, I'm sorry. How's it going? So, we have this 3-piece red wake bait. This is made from wood. I just carved it not that long ago. We are painting this one up. We are painting up this. This will be a chipmunk. This will be a field rat. I love that pattern, it's so amazing. And this will be a cow. You will see what I mean. It's a black spotted white cow. It's quite fun. And we have one of my favorite baits. This is a wooden carved chipmunk. I will paint this up in a chipmunk pattern and it will get a feather treble hook tail. And we have this jumbo crawfish that will be red and green and orange and all kinds of white patterns. So it will be fun. I just need to finish base coating all of these. So, how is everyone doing? Are you guys prepared for Christmas at all? Or the presents are wrapped and everything's done? Hi, Nicholas. What do I do in my free time? I'm with my kids. And I do this in my free time. I'm making bait. And if God forbid I have much more free time, I go fishing. Or just chill and watch Netflix or whatever. Why? What do you do? I mean, in your free time. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I meant to ask, do you actually race? I mean, dirt track racing. Do you race? And if you race, what do you race? Bikes, cars? Okay, the airbrush is gunking up, but this was expected. Yeah, what do you race? So we just need a Q-tip. Cars, nice! Man, I never really got into that, but it always intrigued me. Kart. Karts, you mean go-karts or engine-powered karts? I'm just asking because I love watching the Red Bull, kart race shit, and those are not engine-powered. Cartridge. Yeah, I bet it's fun. It sounds fun. Jimmy, thanks. Yeah, this is a fishing bait and I'm baiting it. Yeah, I only jumped on here so late because I was running up and down all day to get the kids the Christmas presents. Man, yeah, fishing is just awesome. What do you use? You get to raise friends. Yeah, that's the best. Man, I miss my friends. So, Yimi, what are you fishing for? Bass? By the way, just tell me if the music annoys you, because this is some copyright free stuff that I got. I don't necessarily listen to this, but YouTube is kind of being a bitch about this, so if you want the track skipped or whatever, just let me know. Yeah, racing seems like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I got my driver's license crazy old, so I never got into that. Because, yeah, as I said, why did I decide to do this? Yeah, that's a good question. So, I'm a cheap ass. I don't like spending money. And, but I like nice stuff. I was always like, how do you say that, artistically inclined. I was painting a lot, drawing a lot, sculpting in high school. And even after that, I just love making stuff with my hands. So, after I saw how expensive big fishing baits are, I just decided I can do this myself. And as it turns out, I can. You need help. What do you need help with, mate? Let me know, maybe I can help. Okay, so this is the only one that doesn't get a base coat because it already has that nice wooden pattern. So we just start laying out the actual pattern of the bait. Chase, what do you need help with, mate? You are 20 away from 100 subs. Yeah, everyone in the chat, check out Chase's YouTube channel. Sorry, this sounded like an order. Yeah, no, like, I'm sure you have a nice YouTube channel. If you feel like it, you know. What's up, Coffee? Oh man, freehanding this is kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, the white is down. Now we just need black on this. Okay, so we are done with the base coating. Finally, we can move on to this crankbait. Thanks, I designed this because I actually wanted something kind of bigger. You've been subbed since 9K. That's awesome. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Yeah, thank you guys all for the support. It means the world to me. What would the mouse catch? So, okay. First, a little bit of justification for these big baits. The reason why I like fishing big baits like these is because there are a lot of different fish in your pond, in my ponds as well. You have those dinks, those 1 pounders, those 2 pounders, whatever. They are not big enough, they are not brave enough to actually go for baits like these. So if you catch a ton of small fish, but you know that your ponds actually hold like 5 pounders, like, 8, 10 pounders, even best. And then if you start throwing bigger baits, you basically get rid of the dink bites, and the big fish want to eat big baits. Because, fish are kind of lazy bitches, so they don't really want to feed all the time. They will eat the maximum size that they actually, are brave enough to hunt. So that means that if you want to catch big fish, you often need to fish big baits. Okay, so let's see what's on the menu for today. We need to do chipmunk and field rat. Both of them have this classic caramel. Bass, catfish, carp and perch. Man, I love fishing perch. They are so much fun. Okay, so this classic caramel will be the belly of the chipmunk, and the field rat. I just need to open a new pack. Okay. Oh, and bluegill. Yeah, bluegill is fun. I don't know why, but I love fishing bluegill. My real passion is trout, but you know, I don't get to go to the mountains every weekend to actually hunt those. So I'm stuck on bass and bluegills. Okay, so this will be the chipmunk. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, making baits is fun, and it's not as hard as you might think. Like, I think I will make some videos about how to make baits at home with, you know, the most basic stuff that you can get. Let me just quickly show this to you guys. The first baits I ever did were these. You know those Rapala jointed minnows? This is basically something like that. And I made this completely by hand. No power tools, no nothing. Reef shark bait. No, sir. And I wouldn't dare to sell those because, you know, I'm making wooden baits and I need to be aware of what my baits can withstand. Now, I'm pretty confident that there's no bass out there that can, you know, we are talking largemouth, no bass out there that can actually break these baits. But if we are talking about reef sharks, then you need wooden baits, you need glass fiber reinforced, resin baits, stuff like that. I wouldn't want to put wooden baits in front of reef sharks. No, sir. Okay, let's see what's the next color. I think we will go ahead with gray. A grayish belly on this. The reason why we are not doing every bait all at once, or like why we are not finishing a bait from start to finish and then moving on to the next bait, is because I like to go from light colors to dark colors. It's just less cleanup, less contamination, less hassle when you are actually airbrushing stuff. So for example, if you would start with black in your airbrush and then you would move on to white, you would get stuck cleaning that airbrush for like 5 minutes. But if you go from white to light gray, yeah, that's not even a question. You can just basically get away with no cleanup at all. Now, cleanup right now is fairly minimal because we are going from similar tone paint Do I have any saltwater baits? Not currently. I made some in the past, and I want to get back into it. Now let's see what's next. I said dark blue-gray. Man, Coffee, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it was fun to chat. Hope you have an awesome day, and see you in the next one. Appreciate you, bud. Okay, so light gray belly on the rat. Fuck. Yeah, this is a really good technique because you can get those splotches that I really like. Okay, nice. We just wanted to lay down some texture. Maybe. Yeah. The next time we will go back is with black. Okay, next one is... What's the next one? Leah. Hi Leah, how are you doing? Let's see, I think we need to tackle the bright colors on this crankbait now. Everything. No. Actually, let's do the brown, because then I can do everything from start to finish on the crankbait. So let's go Feared Rat, Chipmunk. Yeah. That's a good order. So what's this? Nutmeg brown. What am I making? I'm making fishing baits, actually painting them right now. Some crankbaits that I made, a wooden rat. This will be a cow pattern, which is kind of fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a crazy pattern that someone asked for, buddy of mine, and I just have to paint up some more because it really is working. It has so much. Otter is super cute. Thanks. Okay, so nutmeg brown. Yeah, the next one is nutmeg brown. Oh shit. You caught a couple of fish before? What kind? I mean, doesn't really matter because like fishing is fun regardless. I was just saying that I like catching bluegills and bass and trout and everything that's out there. It's just fun. Okay. So let's go brown. First, which one is this? I think this is the field rat. Bluegills and 3 catfish, that's nice. And catfish is also a ton of fun. Okay. The only reason why I don't like this nutmeg brown is because it keeps gunking up my airbrush. Yeah, catfish fishing is a lot of fun. No berries, Geo. Yeah, catch and release is the way to go. Except, I don't know, I like fishing. Oh, no, nice. Hey, coffee. I like eating trout. If I catch some nice crappies, then I'm also cooking them up. Catfish as well. I love catfish. And luckily there's like a really nice catfish pond around us. It's a stocked catfish pond, and I know it's like pretty lame, but I like going out with my kids, just catching like, I don't know, 10, 15 catfish in an hour. Going home, cooking it up. You see, it's already looking like a field rat. Hey, Spirit. Man, I'm so envious. I really want to move to Alaska. I'm good with cold, as I heard people are way nicer than here. And fishing and hunting just sounds like a dream. Man, I'm so envious. And I don't like people that much, I mean, face to face. So I feel like a secluded little place is the way to go. Looks like he's eating a cookie. Yeah, it does. Okay, we don't need to clean that much, luckily, because we are going back in with a darker brown. So let me check whether we have sepia or melted chocolate or burnt umber. Something like that would be nice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Spirit. It just seems like such a nice environment. Oh shit, we are running low on burnt umber. That's not great. Let's see whether... Leah, catfish is your favorite? I can understand that. Catfish is just so tasty. It's so amazing. I mean, yeah, Spirit, that's on my bucket list. I really want to go. You know, fishing and hunting, if only for that, yeah, I have to go. I know that I have to. Okay, so this burnt umber is going on the field rat, texturing it a bit. Yeah, Leah, don't listen to those people. They really don't know what they are missing. Especially you said that you are fishing with your dad. Those memories are those memories are irreplaceable. Like, honestly, what are your classmates gonna remember in 20, 30, 40 years? How fun it was to play Fortnite when dad was downstairs? No. Spending quality time out there, unplugged, that's the way to go. So, you know, first of all, fishing is definitely not disgusting. They are objectively wrong. And, like, honestly, why would you listen to people who are so obviously wrong? Okay, Now we get to have some fun. We are going to the crank. And we start with some, I think, outrageous orange. No, pumpkin orange. So there are a lot of bait fish out there that has these orangish bellies like this, or don't fall now, or these bluegill baits. They have these nice orange belly, and we just gonna imitate that. Gerard, yeah, honestly, that's so true. I have a lot of hobbies, I do a lot of stuff, but by far the best community I've ever been a part of is the fishing community. Those are just honest, generous, good people. And the other thing is that they are just not complicated. Okay, nice orange on the belly. Then we will go with some green in the back. Leah. Yeah, and that's nice. Fishing with friends. Yeah. Those are my best memories as well. Like, I like partying, I like drinking, going out, whatever. Getting hammered on a Saturday night, that was always fun. But fishing with my buds, that's unbeatable. Okay, so we will move on to some green. I think like Cali green or something like that in the back. I don't know yet. I really should write these down. Yeah, just give me a sec, I need to get rid of this gunk in my airbrush. Okay. We just need to clean the tip. And then we can move on. Oh yeah, this is disgusting. Oh yeah, this tip is gunked up. We painted with so many different colors. What am I doing? I'm painting fishing bait. So right now we are painting that crankbait. And let's move on to Cali green. Cali green. is always a nice choice. It's just such a good warm color, and it contrasts really well with the orange. I might have to go back with the orange and tune it up. Depends on how it will dry. Hi Katya, how you doing? Quick question, are you from Russia or from Ukraine? I'm just going by the spelling of your name. Russia, nice. I love Russia. I've been to Moscow 2 times and to St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg 1 time and to Kazan 1 time. Okay. But honestly, one of my childhood dreams is to get on the Trans-Siberian Express. You know, the train, and just go. I've seen so many documentaries, so many YouTube videos about that. It looks like the experience of a lifetime. And I love trains. I've been on the Orient Express already, but the Trans-Siberian Express is definitely something that I don't want to miss. You're from Illinois. Where did you move to? You're in America right now. Nice. Studying or working? Or just for fun? Okay, so we are going with flag red. Yeah, flag red and some black, because this is way too bright. We live here, moved. Nice. How do you like it? I know that it must have been a culture shock, because it was for me definitely when I moved here. Because if anyone doesn't know, I'm from Hungary, and we have some pretty similar cultural backgrounds as Ukrainians and Russians. Okay, not orange. Flag red. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's different, but good. Okay, we have the color down. We can just move on to the red back. You're hungry. That makes two of us. That makes two of us. I had lunch at 1, so I'm famished. Okay, let's move on to the back. Now this will get a ton of red. Okay, I don't like this music. No. Why do they have these pieces? That's a good question. So, these baits, they float. They float up. And they are on top of the water, but they are sitting like at this level. So when you pull them forward, this lip, this is called a lip, it catches the water and it actually pulls it downwards. So the bait will move like this. Dennis, you love fishing. Yeah, man, fishing is the best. Yeah, Leah, you are right. People don't need to be rude. So now, let me just quickly switch to this to paint the lip. Okay. We didn't miss anything. And we will come back with black in a second. Because right now the base colors are down. This already looks nice, but I want it to really pop. What am I doing for Christmas? We went all out for the kids. I mean, I have two really young sons, so they are getting a bunch of Lego, and I don't know, like food-wise, we are mixing and matching traditions right now, because as you can imagine, yeah, Gio. Okay, Leo, I'm gonna continue in a sec. I just have to address this. The reason why my voice sounds like this is not because I'm old or because I'm Santa or whatever. It's because I was sick back to back for like 4 weeks. First, I think I got Corona, then I got basically just cold. Then I got the flu. So as you can imagine, I coughed a lot during these 4 weeks. Like, as it turns out, I coughed so much that I tore my vocal cords. So hopefully this doesn't stay like this forever, because contrary to popular belief, I'm quite young to have a voice like this. So, you know, it's not necessarily ideal. But it is what it is. You got Legos last year? What kind? I'm an expert at Legos at this point. I'm just joking, but like, when my kids want Legos, I just cannot say no. Yeah, I know. You know, it's not a source. It's really not a sore point. It's kind of funny. Last life, someone told me, brick kind. Yeah. Last life, someone told me that I sound like Chris Hemsworth. Man, that was the highlight of the stream. That's for sure. Okay, and now for the hard part. Black. Black is going on every single bait here. So I need to be really careful with the mixing ratio. Oh man, Leah, you got the Home Alone one. That's crazy. My kids actually wanted that for this year, and I was gonna buy it for them, but so they are in first grade, and their grades were kind of slipping. So, you know, I'm trying to walk that fine point where they still get something nice, but not a $300 worth of Lego set. So they are getting smaller Legos this year, but they already have a ton of different Lego sets. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's start with this one. Oh yeah, that's true. Lego sets, they cost an arm and a leg. So this one is fairly easy to paint, because the guy asked me for like a grayish blackish red. I'm guessing he's using it for... Thanks, that's the best compliment, Gio. So let's move on to the cow. Yeah, the music is kind of crazy, but you know, I have to stay awake somehow. So, they are actually all handmade. There's nothing on this bait that I didn't make myself. I designed everything. These are wooden carved. These are 3D printed, but I did the design from the ground. I printed them, weighed them, put in these hook eyes. I hand sanded all these lips. So they are as handmade as it gets. Thanks, mate. Yeah, a guy asked me for a black and white spotted cow rat, which is crazy, but it looks like fun. I'm making a fishing bait. A couple of fishing baits actually. So this is the cow. Let's just do one more spot. Can they be reused? I mean, at the end, when I'm done with the painting, I'm putting epoxy on them. You see? It's all shiny. So this actually prevents the fish from getting to the paint. And so, I don't know, bait like this, like I've been using this particular bait for like 6 years, I think. So yeah, they are pretty durable. Okay. Fear that this just gets a couple of black highlights here and there. Tom, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. So, this is called a field rat. I want this to look like dirty, brown but blackish field rat. So that's why I'm just adding random black highlights here and there to make it more realistic, less bland. So yeah, this particular one is done. This is a nice looking field rat. No, I'm just sick as Chase. I'm just sick as hell. But you are right. And actually, when I'm not on live, I have this on. But you couldn't understand anything with this on. So I'm not using it right now. And it doesn't matter because I'm actually mixing acrylic paint. Maybe just add a little bit around the nose. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so the field rat is done. Yeah, the cow is pretty funny, but the reason why the cow works is because when you are fishing in dark waters or fishing at night, this gives crazy amount of contrast. And fish can just much more easily pinpoint this bait. So, you know, it's like that for contrast. So now, let's paint the chipmunk. Shit. My airbrush is gunked up again, which is always fun. Okay. Now this will get some white highlights as well. Okay, come on, airbrush. Okay. Because basically, where did I put that? Here. Basically what we want for a chipmunk is this pattern. Jocelyn, hello. Konnichiwa. How are you doing? Yeah, this is a chipmunk pattern. And let me just quickly show you guys that I came up with. So obviously it has a hook down here. And the back one is this. Leo, you got kicked out? Why? I'm sorry, I definitely didn't kick you out. How much does one of them cost? Well, it depends. These are hand carved. These are, I think, around $100. Those are like 150, but as these are not hand carved, and I don't want to charge, like, I'm trying to keep the cost down as much as possible, so these are only $50. These. And that's like $35, something like that. I'm not sure about that, but like, we are trying to keep the costs down as much as possible, because what people charge for handmade baits is crazy. And I know that I threw around some really big numbers. I'm aware of it. But it is what it is. Like, this takes me around 6 hours. 6 hours from start to finish. Now, last last live I said that I have a PhD in neuroscience. I'm a researcher, and I just cannot justify a hobby that pays me a lot less than my actual day job. Hey, Dirt Track Racing, nice to have you back. So, if a bait costs me 6-7 hours to make, and I'm charging $100 for it, let's say $10 is the cost of the materials and everything, that's $90. That means that I'm charging $18 an hour, something like that, which is a lot less that I actually earn in my day job. So, that's why I'm charging a lot less for these, because it takes me a lot less time to actually make these. That's why I'm always trying to innovate with these. So, let's see what we can do with this crankbait. Man, my airbrush is completely gonged up. It's crazy. Okay, we are back in business, and for this I think we actually need all the help we can get, because that's a really delicate bait. So let's just grab the helping hand. Can you get a shout out? Yeah, of course. Everyone, check out Dirt Track Racing. He's been amazing so far. What's my favorite bait? Right now, it's this one. And the reason why this is my favorite bait, because as I said, I'm trying to keep costs down and everything. So I hate buying and making all different kinds of big baits. So I came up with this. Let me just show you why this is... Oh shit. This is gonged up. Okay, let me grab another one. I just painted this one up. So the reason why I love these is because the lips are detachable. And you can basically add all kinds of different lips to that. And you don't have to retie your bait every single time. So that. Now let's get on to Oh, Leah. Yeah, sorry. I had zero time to read the chat because this is just so intense to paint. But I'm really glad that you were here and we got to chat. Take care, and I hope to see you in future lives. Okay. Okay, move on to the top. And finally the shading. Oh no, we have two cracks. We almost got these wrong. Fuck. Okay, let's move to the other side. Okay, I need to install. Ah, shit. I need to install this part. Hi, Robert. What kind of airbrush? I'm using basically the cheapest airbrush that you can find on the market. I have a complete tutorial about how to start airbrushing. And in there, I'm saying that, you know, airbrush, the brand of airbrush that you are using, it doesn't matter. For a long time, it won't matter. Okay, let's just finish up this bait. Okay. This one is done as well. Now we can move on to some hand painting, because the chipmunks, at least some of the chipmunks, need some eyes. And just a quick second. Okay, and we are back in business with the chipmunks. Oh shit, this one actually needs some white. Okay, that's a lot of... Dirt track racing, yeah, obviously. Everyone go check out Dirt track racing. He's an awesome dude. So yeah, that's a spring crawfish or crayfish or crawdad, depending on where you're from. Pattern. And I made that bait because I wanted a slightly bigger crankbait. That I think is like 30 bucks, something like that. I made that one from start to finish myself. That's my bait. And yeah, it's a lot bigger than the crankbaits that you usually see. I love throwing crankbaits, but I love throwing big baits as well, so you know, I just wanted to mix these two. Because, you know, typical, where is it? Like, this is a lot bigger than a typical crankbait. So, yeah, I just wanted basically a jumbo-sized crankbait. So last but not least, we have to go back with some detail white. Detail white on the chipmunk. Okay, bear with me. I got the white out. Kenzie, thanks. So, with the white, we want to be really slick. Basically a single line. Okay. Now let's see the back. And we are done with the airbrushing. Now comes a little bit of hand painting, and then we are finished. I just need to put some water in my airbrush so it doesn't dry out, gunk out, whatever. So we will grab some black and our favorite airbrush. Yeah. So that's the fjord rat. So I have some baits that I actually cast. Some of them are hand carved, some of them are 3D printed, but this one, for example, this is resin. This is resin casted. Yeah, 3D printing is fun. It's definitely fun, but as it turns out, it's not a lot less work. I mean, the reason why I use 3D printing is because I love graphic design and I can do stuff with it that I cannot do anywhere else. Like, do you see this fur pattern? This fur is just amazing. And I could design this. I could design this in Blender and then print it. After that, there's a ton of cleanup. Yeah, I love hand painting. Hi, Robert. Welcome back. So yeah, just to quickly recap, we did chipmunk. We did, let's just move these a bit more back so you guys have a clearer picture. We did a field rat. We did a cow. We did a black and gray rat, a 3-piece wake bait. The reason why this didn't get, this is a wooden hand-carved chipmunk. The reason why this didn't get eyes yet is because I'm not painting the eyes. These will be actually like mica powder, epoxy, mixture. it's pretty fun, but I need the paint to dry. And we also did this fun little spring crawdad. So this was an eventful life, that's for sure. Oh yeah, and if you guys weren't here yesterday, we did this nice little gator. Yeah. So, thanks. So next time, I think tomorrow or maybe after that, but we will hop in here and paint up some more baits. I'm thinking that I will do a run of these. Now this is crazy hard to paint. Thanks mate, Robert, you're awesome. So I think next time we will do a run of these. Now this is crazy hard to paint, but they are fun. I'm thinking of doing like 20-30 of those in one sitting, so these are wooden glide baits. We will see. Anyway, thank you all for coming and hanging out. It was really great to chat with you guys. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Gio. Thank you, everyone. It was great. Okay, see you guys next time, and as always, tight lines and have a great weekend. See ya.